Hello, everybody. Fearmy Games here with the next episode of the Total War Rome Remastered campaign as Spain or España. We are here to try and recover all of Spain. The last territory of Spain left to conquer, and then we'll have the entire peninsula for ourselves. One thing I'm doing right. Why do I suddenly have no money? Didn't I have a lot of money last turn? Or is that actually because I used to have trade? Apparently Carthage was worth a lot of money. Apparently. Let's see. Let's go with that. See, apparently I can't quite afford to go for as low as I would like in terms of my taxes. Let's see how low we can go, how high we could go without pissing everybody off. That's about as high as we can go without pissing everybody off. We're just gonna have to suck it up though. Once we take over Carthago Nova, we'll at least have a decent cash influx. And from having the territory, honestly, I don't even know if Carthage even is that big at this point. But the Ottomans, though, is going to start. They would be trying to destroy my entire territory, which is not good at all. Hi, how are you doing? Oh, I'm kind of curious. Can you give me some map information? Honestly. I'll take it. I'm actually more curious about what the map situation is, more than I care about the money, if I'm being entirely honest with you guys. I just realized I ended the turn without actually attacking these guys. Oops. Let's assault this, let's fight. We could apparently just auto-resolve it and it'll be done with it. There's basically apparently no defenses left in the army. Let's see. Let's just resolve it then. Enslave the population, of course. Let's see. We would enslave the population. Hopefully that will help with everybody else. Apparently enslaving the population actually it kind of hurts me, which is I think is kind of weird, but you do you, boo. Alright, let's start demolishing all of this pesky Carthaginian stuff and rebuild things in its place. Let's retrain these two if we can. And let's see, they presume they destroyed my shrine. There's the temple I'm looking for. Perfect. Let's repair the walls and the shrine tests. Perfect. Let's destroy the city barracks. Let's destroy the armorer. Let's destroy the stables. Let's also destroy the shipwright. We'll keep the mine. We can't really touch the mines, but that's already barbarians, so we need to worry about that. Let's see. Secret Police HQ. I'm actually not even sure if we get this public order bonus, but I'm just in case I'm not going to get rid of it. Same with both of the academy, at least for now. And so I'll leave this guy in charge here, and I'm going to move out with the rest of the army to take this out. Apparently Carthage, though, is not completely wiped out as a faction, seems like. I was hoping that was what was going to happen, but I'm guessing that they must actually still have their islands. I figured they would have lost that island, considering they already lost this one over. They already lost Palma. But I guess I'm wrong. I'm kind of tempted to try and attack Gaul, but though I think what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to let Gaul be a nice distraction in the north, and I'm actually going to island hop in the east, taking Italy from the south. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm actually kind of curious, how many provinces do I technically have? Probably not a lot, only 7. I'm a little bit more than a fifth of the way there. What I want to do is I want to replenish this whole army. I want to replenish the whole army and then ship it off to Palma to take that next. So I'm actually start moving this over here. Let's see, one turn left over here. I don't think there's anything really to build. I don't quite understand why my population's always going down. Like, why is it going down? Is it because of the slaves? It might be because of the slaves. That could very well be the reason. Alright, let's end turn, I guess. We won't be able to actually wipe out that enemy army here for now. Though apparently it's very unhappy, so I'm also going to try to recruit a unit of peasants to try... Oh, hi! Kind of forgot about you guys. That guy sounded like he might be a little dead. I don't know about you guys. Does that sound like a death wail? Yeah, he died. My old... You killed him, you monsters. See, 2 turns to build that up. I guess we'll destroy this. I'm kind of curious to see how it affects it. It does not actually negatively affect it, so... Actually, that one did negatively affect it. Never mind. That might have been a bad idea. Well, hi, Rista Rebels. When did that army pop up there? Well, let's keep recruiting these peasants here to try and help with the rioting situation. In the meantime, let's move Numantia, this army over here, to join with our main armies. I think I'm going to do this kind of idea that I've sort of started adopting, like, not even a little unintentionally. That idea being, actually, I want to build this first. And that idea being... Brain stop working for right now. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I really did forget. I'll remember it later. Well, now we're making a nice amount of money. We just need to... It is unfortunate that guy got kind of killed off. Because he's like the only general that has any management skills that I have. He kind of just died there. On the bright side, people are starting to get a little bit pacified. Quite honestly, I think I could start moving these bull warriors if I won't piss off the population. Actually, it makes them happy. Trying to see if it starts going negative again, because it might go negative again. It looks like it's just start to go a little bit negative again. And I'm gonna actually start replacing them with some pretty cheap infantry just to hold the city and, you know, keep population down. I'm thinking just a town militia. To kind of replace the armies that are moving out. I'm gonna start sending this army over here to wipe out these rebels that have just been sitting here this whole time. Get rid of them, replace these guys with a couple units of town militia. I think will be a great idea. Kind of what I did over here. Once we wipe out this rebel army over here, I plan to... I want to go to Osca, or no, I guess we'll have to go back to Numantia now that all things... Just based on the fact that Osca's actually kind of busy right now. Where's my assassin now that I think about it? And one thing I kind of want to do too is once I clear this out is I plan to just start spreading these guys out to different towns. I'm quite tired of having to change the auto manage policies. I really hate this system, and I wish I could turn it off. I'm gonna make sure bull warriors are still being produced over here. I want to make sure of that definitely. I just want to make sure my bull warriors still have So Scipii, where does Carthage still have Oh, Carthage actually still owns Carthage. I honestly assumed that Numidia would have taken it out already, but I guess I was wrong. Seeing that makes me want to recruit another fleet up north here to try and just drive them out real fast. Okay. That army's making its way around. My diplomat's doing some exploring. Honestly, the east kind of intrigues me. It looks like there's a big battle between Britannia and Pontus, and I can't tell who's winning. Don't tell me he succeeded. That would piss me off. It looks like they didn't succeed, but where is my own assassin? Did he die? I'm going to take this army to Numantia to just cover that one. Perfect. These guys are now happy. The ratio of peasants has becomes high enough. The amount of peasants have become high enough. Also, the shrine's probably up too. And we can move these guys into that army here. And I'll just fall these guys back over here as well, considering I don't need anything there. But where is my agents? That dude is trying to kill my dude. Thank you. Wait, is he? Oh, that's why I couldn't see him. He was in the city. Oh, okay. I'll keep building some of those boats there. Like, honestly, I'm kind of feeling like I don't really need any much of a garrison in my settlements at this point, because there's nothing to the west of me, so they'd all have to go through here. And the further I expand eastward, the better I'll be. And we do have to be. I definitely need to start a military buildup down here, however, because I can very much see that Carthage is making some progress in the east. He's making progress in North Africa. I may have chased them out of Spain, but they're still going strong. And let's see, Carthago Nova, you're building that. We're good. And right now we're focusing mostly on just economic buildup over here. I want to make sure that they are as good to go as possible. Honestly, one thing I kind of want to do is with these guys, since I don't need them anymore, I'm going to send them down here. I'm going to start moving these guys back over here as well. Rejoin up with my primary fleet. We don't want to spend too much time out on the water if we can help it. There is an army of Numidius. Hopefully they can stop Carthage. If they stop Carthage, then I won't need to really worry about it. But if they don't, then they don't. My next goal is to take Palma for myself. That would give me easy access to Balearic slingers if I choose to use them. If I choose to use them, but We'll see. New family member. Retinue expands. But we've cleared out everything, so what I want to start doing is you go there. Start manning the settlement for me, you know, make sure everyone's happy. As happy as possible, at least. And we'll keep this guy's head of the army. Is there an enemy? There's an enemy agent over here, right? There's a diplomat there. Where is my assassin? Kill him. Wipe him out. Victory indeed. Where's this army? Down here. We'll send it down here, and we'll take this as an opportunity to start retraining some of these guys who might be injured. Get another bull warrior lined up for the next one. After this one, I definitely want to build a tavern for easy life status. A port after this, so that way I can actually have ships on the east side built a lot faster. There is space for these three, so I might as well move them in. Then we'll enter Numantia, retrain all of our troops, leave behind this naked fanatic, I'm thinking. Retrain that, and let's start just building a town watch there, if they're getting all pissy at me. That's the best we can do, right? Let's see. Over here with this diplomat guy, I want to see what the situation is with Egypt. Weren't they at war with, actually? I'm kind of curious. So Egypt, in the situation, is at war with Rome and Numidia, but allies actually with Carthage. Actually surprised that they're not at war with me then, at that point. They must have done it later. Yeah, Carthage is very small still, but I guess it still has a presence. I'm honestly more surprised about that than anything else. My only guess is that Egypt stepped in is making their lives easier, or else I don't really see how they're capable of their military acts. And I'll move this guy to Numant. Actually, this guy is a full army. -1 unit, so let's build some bull warriors. And then we can send this guy down here south and make sure we have a North African army to assist with Numidia against Carthage. That way we don't even need to worry about North Africa. We'll just have a separate North African army. I think that sounds pretty good. And of course we'll have this army in Osca being the army to defend the homeland. And we'll have an army to attack. I am liking this idea the more I talk about it. Let's see, how long have we been going for? Only 18 minutes, so let's see. We'll go then for about another 22 minutes probably. Probably make sure about 3 o'clock whenever we have a good stopping point there. Let's see, recruitment, construction reports, end of turn reports. Spending money to make money. Do not worry. Honestly, I'd actually rather get this. Get my nice population increase is definitely a high priority for me. Build that up next. Actually, let's not get everything built because we'll still need to start retraining troops. Let's see. I'm going to send those guys in, plus this. Actually, these guys are wounded too. I didn't even realize that. Oops. Close that. And just retrain this whole army. Actually, I can't retrain anymore because there's too many of them. But that is fine. That is just fine with me. Hey, old man Cordoba, you guys will actually should head into Cordoba to replenish first, and then we can keep advancing. I appreciate having money, but I don't want to make all my people angry at me as the cost, so fuck off. Also, the happiest people, I'm gonna make them the most, though they're gonna have the most taxes now. I'm gonna make it high. I want a nice round tax. I want a nice round population increase. But yeah, with Egypt and Pontus allies, I'm thinking that means the entire southeastern map is actually basically a homogenized area. So I don't think we'll be seeing much, if any, warfare. Because I don't think there's any settlements in here to worry about. Or if there are, they're very small. I think there might be one or two here. Very small amount. Which means that... Let's see, I want to see map information for map information.
Dear friend.
Ew. They offer an alliance. I'm not against that. Screw it, I'll do it. Okay. For the sake of the alliance. Though it's kind of funny, we're in an alliance, but I'm at war with one of their allies, so... Fortunate that Numidia is basically getting whipped, which basically means they won't have their trade income anymore. But if I conquer Carthage, then I won't need to worry about that because I'll have all the things I'm trading for anyways. It's a win-win. Let's see, retrain troops. All right. We're about to get this all finished retraining. Once these are retrained, we're going to ship them back off to war. My navy is basically ready. Actually, I don't need to make a pit stop back there now that I think about it. I can just head straight here. Oh, I accidentally sent the wrong guy to north. I meant to keep him there, but... Oh, well, it's not the end of the world. I meant to send him to Cordoba, but I actually sent him off to North Africa. Oops. Let's see. And I'm going to retrain the navy that's damaged. Wait, I guess I retrained them all. Oh, this one here is the one that needs to be retrained. That's who it is. Perfect. Egypt and Carthage are no longer allies. Interesting. Okay, so Egypt owns the entire southeast. So basically, the entire south will basically be homogenized with this alliance, assuming they don't break it. Gaul has the gall to send me another assassin. How rude. On the bright side, as long as he doesn't actually succeed, it's not the end of the world. Perfect. I don't like how close you are to my territory, you Gallic scum. Screw off. The sea is indeed ours. Oh, we got a new leader. We got a new guy here. Perfect. He must have just came of age. Minus you, and I'm in exchange for these two. Perfect. And then this guy will manage that territory for me. Keep it low. I want to make sure my people are happy. And then, in the meantime, I'm going to get this guy moving over to Palmyra. Palma, not Palmyra. Palmyra is in a different section of the world. It's a little bit different place. I once moved the balls of those guys down there. And, let's see. And this army will basically be pretty full, ready to defend against Carthage, should they choose to come towards me, or go on the offensive, too. I'm honestly more inclined to go on the offensive against them. Oh, hiccups. Hiccups are real. All of mine enemies shall die this day. That's who. All right, let's end turn. Palma will actually be a decently hard battle to fight, I think, just because of the fact that they have stone walls. Those stone walls, man, you know, those are strong. Apparently, let's see, at least you guys go in there. You two, honestly, I can disband that peasant. I actually don't want to disband the peasant yet. I want to replace him instead with town militia. Eventually. Yeah, now we have a full army in South Africa, which I think is perfect. It's not the strongest army because it's not all bull warriors, because bull warriors are strong, but an army that I have no complaints about all the same. See, that's building stuff, that's building stuff, that's building stuff, and the others don't build stuff, so I really have to keep an eye out for these taxes. Is this... While I appreciate the money, I also do not want to piss my people off. Let my people go kind of situation. And that's good enough for me. A ceasefire in effect between Brutii and the Gauls. Okay. A new alliance announced between Egypt and Spain. Well, we were just part of that, so doesn't surprise me. Our income is being slightly hit by the fact that we did decide to pay a little bit of tribute to Egypt in exchange for the alliance and map information. I'm like, well, you know, usually I don't go for tribute, but why don't we just had this announcement? Why are we getting that announcement again? That's kind of weird. Kill him. Any agent here who's not mine or an allies dies. That's just the way things work around these parts. Oh, I just finished recruiting that bull warrior. I didn't even realize. Oh, let's see. I'll build first actually the practice range. The reason why is I have a decent amount of skirmishers here, and I can't replenish them. And I can't replenish them until they're, you know, fixed. I'm going to keep recruiting bull warriors in the meantime, though, because more bull warriors means better army, and better army means more world domination. It's a very easy cycle. This guy's a very old assassin, but he's been doing the work. So can I preemptively find and assassinate any of my enemies? Probably not, but there's, you know, it doesn't hurt trying to murder my enemies, you know. Alright, Carthage, you'll soon fall to me. Same with Palma. It'll take me another turn before I can actually set sail, but yeah, it's not the... Oh, an active diplomat. I kind of forgot about you. Honestly, diplomats kind of suffer the worst fate with me because they kind of get like... They kind of get sent off into like who knows where until they die, essentially. That's kind of just what happens. So they're basically, you're a diplomat, great, you're now exiled forever from my presence, scrub. Why do we keep hearing things about ceasefires from these guys? It really, like, how many times do you have a ceasefire, people? How many times? Why, hello there, Mr. Merchant. It'd be a shame if you came across my assassin. Yep. Assassin ready for murder. Let's see. Why, hello there. That's a lot of Romans. I was not expecting that many Romans to be sitting here patiently. did not consider this at all when I came to invade Romans. Well then. I have an idea. It's my ultimate big brain strat. First, though, I want to defeat this enemy. So I has an idea. We're going to break off. We're gonna break off the siege. Or we're actually going to just order this guy by himself. Attack these guys. No, I ordered. No, I didn't. I want one of these guys to split off. Why not? Well, then I could have just sieged him, but I was kind of hoping on doing something a little bit different, but well. Apparently somebody came of age. Where? Oh, in North Africa. Perfect. You can lead my armies then, boy. And since you can lead mine armies, you might as well go on the campaign of North Africa and prove yourself. You're only 16, younger than me, but I'm sure you can lead armies just fine. See, I'm thinking of just, let's see, only one of these I can recruit, right? No, wait. I'll wait a little bit for my bull warriors to be a little bit further along. It's a war between us, I swear to God, AI. There is no sense that there's balance is needed. Inactive fleet. Oh yeah, murder these people, please. Thank you. We didn't quite murder them, but we at least chased them away from us. That's what's important. Alright, let's end turn. Our scout got stopped. I don't know why. We're not enemies, Pontus. Why did you do that? That's just rude. That's just rude. Itchy nose. Oh my. That's a lot of Gallic ships, but they're damaged while my guys are all healthy and higher experience. So we lost one ship, they lost one ship, so it was a bit of an even fight, a surprisingly even trade-off there. Oh, hello, Gallic army. It's been a long time since you visited my territory. I mean, there's not many of you, so I can actually quite easily wipe you guys out. Like, so easy, in fact, that I can just grab my army here for just a moment. Attack you. Auto-resolve and win the battle. And then just go back into my summon. That's how easy that was. You should have thought a little bit ahead, buckaroo. Apparently they don't actually get that big army of reinforcements, so we will just take Palma without any difficulty. Perfect. We can disperse. Let's see. We can't occupy them, or we can enslave them. I think we'll just occupy them instead of dispersing their population. I don't know if that's was a good idea or a bad idea, but it was an idea. And we'll just start just demolishing these buildings and barracks and archery ranges to help with the public order problems that we're facing right now in this here city. Now we own Palma. I mean, these guys might choose to attack us, but we have the settlement. And that's what's important. And we can take our sweet ass time Building up a shrine to Essus to replenish our troops, and then we could attack. They were not happy that we destroyed that temple, but we needed to destroy that temple. It was an enemy's friend, not our friend. There's actually a funny visual bug there. We're not going to destroy anything that provides public order right now because everyone's happy. We don't want them to be unhappy if we can help it. Like we kind of already did, but you know, baby steps. Let's see. Let's see how many space we have. 3. We have a few turns before the guys are fully replenished, so we're just going to retrain these guys, hit that guy out to be built, and we're going to take out this rebel army while we're here. You know, just chase them out, you know what I mean? I was expecting taking Palma to be a lot of a harder battle, but I guess these guys got chased away somehow and made my life infinitely easier. Oh, I had a merchant here. Oh, I must have got these guys when I took the settlement. That's probably what happened. Let's see, it probably says it here. Yep, new merchant acquired. So I'm kind of curious, are Gauls no longer worth any of the Romans, or they just... Oh, they're still worth the Julii. What's the situation with the Julii, though? Like, I'm surprised about how small the Julii are. I'd expect them to have completely raffle-stomped Gaul and just kept going from there, you know what I mean? Well, Cordoba may be idle, but you don't have to... I don't need to do stuff with the settlement. If it's happy, it's happy. I might make one more town militia, though, but that's about it. Just to push that public order a little bit higher. You know, let the town militia... police the settlements, basically, is my goal right now. What about these peasants thinking that they can rebel against me? Show them the error of their ways. A very small Roman army, but an army all the navy, I mean.
Can I be of service?
Yes, you can be of service, actually. Oh, we got a new general! Bit awkward, though, but we got a new dude. Perfect. Let's see. I want to merge these guys, actually. The reason why is I wanted to make space for this one. And it does put me in a position to not need to worry as much about this enemy army wants to do. It'll be a bit problematic if there's riot. Yep, there is rioting. The assassin's dead. Where are you? So you are over there. Where's the other guy? Over here. Well, the guy currently here is a little old, but I think he has still a few years left in him. The Gauls are literally sending piecemeal armies against me. I really question whoever's their military guy, because he does not seem to know how this whole war works. You don't send small armies, you send big armies, and then you win battles, not just annoy me. It's usually how it works, at least. Apparently these guys don't agree. Like, before these guys become a big threat, all I need to do is step out for a moment, wipe out the weak army, because it's only 3 units, and then get back to my nice, comfy settlement. Everyone becomes happy again. And then, what I do is I just retrain the troops that are wounded. Simple as that. I'm going to build that, because I want some nice public order. Build this for trade, just in case they end up actually using them. Yeah, that riding probably wounded soldiers, didn't it? Yeah, we lost a couple of soldiers. If the rioting continues after this turn, we'll need to... we'll probably need to deal with the enemy army first. Yeah, their ships can move faster than us. We can't. Nothing we can do about it. But that's fine. I'm gonna have these guys land, and then go back and replenish themselves. Actually, Numonte already has it in. Let's send you all the way to Asterica. Asterica is one of the ones that is annoying me the most in terms of trying to piss its people off, because they actually have the potential for growth, and they're not being allowed to do that. And it's annoying. Palmyra is no longer should no longer be rioting, so I'm just gonna hold out. Once the Shrine to Essus is done, they're definitely not gonna riot, and I can start replenishing. If I don't need to go to war, then if I don't need to actually attack, then I'm not going to actually bother. Now I'm gonna return this guy's army here, and start replenishing and replenish the army. Alright, screw it. Let's just go in. Go on, in you go. You can't quite reach it, apparently. Oh well. Alright, let's keep building those bull warriors for war. Alright, let's end turn. So, we're in a very good spot right now. Apparently an enemy spy is going to Osca to see what the situation is. That thankfully was not an assassin. I do need to move my assassins, though. I want to drop that guy off and then bring him back to be repaired. They have two ships next to each other, but are they actually going to reinforce each other? The answer is no. And then let's retrain it, get all healthy again, and then keep this guy going to Asterica, which is once again trying to commit population massacre, which is not a good thing in the slightest. I don't know why they keep doing this. It's very rude of them. Alright, let's go for the arch. No, let's actually go for this first. But now we can actually retrain our skirmishers, so they're no longer just sitting there all wounded, you know. Let's send anybody not at full health inside. I think our naked fanatics are full. Let me send one in just to check. Yeah, the naked fanatics are full. So next turn we'll send that. I think we'll have enough of an army to ship this guy off to the east and take Cirta and just keep pushing east. And basically we'll take Rome from the south and not from the north. That's at least my current game plan. Because honestly, having Osca there as a beachhead is just extremely convenient. Alright, let's see, what time is it? It's about time to end this episode. I thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, press that like button down below, or Rumble if you're on Rumble. Subscribe to see more of my content. Feel free to comment down below. They'll try to be civil. And I'll see you guys next time. And hopefully we'll take the rest of North Africa and maybe some of those islands off in the east. And also get rid of this Scipii army that's kind of sitting in my territory, being a little bit awkward. Apparently concrete has been invented in 1706. The more you know, I guess. Alright, bye everybody.